Under the snow lies the Abitibi Gold Belt. Over the past century, hundreds of mines have produced about 200 million ounces of gold. Interest in the prolific Abitibi Greenstone Belt has resurfaced thanks to new technology, the low cost of production due to existing infrastructure, and the success of other reclaimed mines in the region. Maple Gold Mines' Douay Gold Project has an estimated gold resource that remains open in multiple directions in one of the best mining jurisdictions in the world.
Well, Douay sits on a major structural break, one of several in the Abitibi, and this one, the Casa Berardi that we're sitting on, has got several significant deposits, but I don't think the endowment's really been fully appreciated or discovered because so much of it is undercover.
I go down a checklist of things that are important for any mining-related investment. I start with what is probably the most important of those boxes that need to be checked. That's the jurisdiction. Canada, of course, is a fantastic jurisdiction. Its whole economy is based on the mining industry. Quebec in Canada, I can't think of a better place that I'd rather be mining a project in the planet. So that's the first box that was checked easily. The second is, does the project have an existing resource, or is it just a pure exploration play? Because of course, if you have the existing resource, you have a signature that you can use to extrapolate further discovery on the same resource area.
One of the unique characteristics of the Douay project is the more than 220,000 meters of drill cores that were meticulously archived.
220,000 meters of drilling is roughly $40 million of drilling.
And that's a tremendous resource. To be able to go back to the core, particularly for a new group coming in, to get up to speed on the project and to understand it and to generate new ideas, to have that is huge.
The work of interpreting the mineral-rich data contained in the cores continues.
And that's basically a treasure trove in the sense that you can use that information, go back to that information to define the characteristics of what you're looking for and then do a better job of targeting. If you don't have that information, in a way you're shooting in the dark, whereas with what we have here, we should be able to describe the mineralization better and help us rank our targets going forward.
The path forward is underway. The next round of drill targets have been established with 25 to 30,000 meters of drilling planned for the winter season. The exploration team believes there's great potential to continue making new discoveries and building high-quality gold ounces along the 55 kilometers of the company-controlled strike. Approximately 60% of this winter's drilling will be focused within the known resource area, with the balance of new discovery targets out undercover.
And even beyond that, we have about a third of the property that has quite a lot of outcrop that has not seen very much work, and we're currently doing a remote spectral geology project on that, and I'm sure that's going to generate a number of targets.
It's not a one drill program project. It's a huge land package on a very prospective, part of the Abitibi.
The size of the property and the fact that much of the exploration has really been focused into the known resource area and not so much on the surrounding area that we now have. I think there's lots of room to increase the size of the deposit and also potentially add to the grade with discoveries that are of higher grade than the average.
It all adds up to an exceptional opportunity in one of the best mining jurisdictions in the world. It's a mining jurisdiction that both David Broughton and Fred Speidel know well.
I got started actually here in the Abitibi. Worked about a dozen years in this part of the country for gold exploration. Spent a few of them actually just north of here on the Detour Lake structure, and made some discoveries up there. This area has always attracted me. A lot of it's undercover, underexplored, and I think there's still a lot to be found. So it's exciting to be back here again in this part of the Abitibi, and especially in Quebec.
Well, I was born and raised in Quebec and studied geology at McGill University and Queen's University in Canada, and essentially started off my career in northern Quebec. And so my first assignment was as project geologist on brownfields exploration program around Lac Short. And it turns out that Lac Short is an intrusive-related gold system, very much like the Douay deposit.
The Maple team has a depth of experience in mining exploration, raising capital, and delivering big wins for shareholders. The team's wealth of experience in the Abitibi and body of work globally supports their enthusiasm for Maple Gold.
We're just getting started. I mean, really, we were just getting started.